Hey guys, what's up? Jaxon here. I'm going to bring you a little bit of gameplay from a little tournament me and my friends had, Fallians and ROMs. This is just, this first game here will be me against Fallians. It wasn't a game that he really wanted to touch on because he had a huge misclick midway through the game that probably cost him the game, but I wanted to show you guys this just because this was probably one of the best games that I played. I felt really comfortable with it, and I didn't make many mistakes, and I kept macroing and stuff like that, so I'm just going to bring this to you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Still though, any comments, questions, whatever, post them up. Just leave some in the comments, and I'll try to answer your questions, or I will take your advice, no doubt. So here it is, guys. Alright, so beginning of the game, just the usual boring stuff, so I'm just going to put it in faster times too. So yeah, I start this game out thinking I'm going to go my normal build, but I play Fallians quite a bit, so I mean, he knows what I'm comfortable with. He knows I'm comfortable with going Marine Marauder Medivac or Marine Marauders with some Siege Tanks, whatever. That's just the thing I'm most comfortable with. But I looked on YouTube and I saw a lot of strong Thor builds, which work very well against Zerg. So basically, well, you'll see. But as of right now, I'm just going with my regular build because he might be trying something different, and it's really very versatile compared to some other builds. Because if he does get mutas, you have some Marines. You just get stim, and you can at least defend your base from them. And yeah, so that's that. And especially at the beginning, if Zerg tries to rush or put a bit of early pressure, you'll always have a few guys always ready for that. So that put me ahead, at least in the defensive, so I can get a stronghold in my own base and defend against Zerg, which can be very annoying at this time of the game anyways. But yeah, so here it is, getting my second racks now. Probably going to put a reactor on that. Get my third racks going now, and I'm trying to get my first expo down, trying to get my natural. As you can see, keeping my energy rather low in my command center. Continuously pumping out guys. Only have one gas right now, so as you can see, I'm definitely not going for a Thor build right away. I do cancel that, just so I get the minerals back for the moment, get a few more guys. So I still have 600, so I do end up putting it back. Yeah, there it is. So yeah, and continuously just pumping out guys, SCVs. As you can see on the units tab, I have 19 workers. He has 23. I mean, he is Zerg, so he can make more. But I haven't stopped SCV production yet this game, so I'm happy about that. There's my 20th SCV. I do let it slip here for the first time. For just a few seconds, I'm sure. Making more guys. I do scan his base here pretty soon. Yeah, right here. And this basically tells me, I see the Baneling nest, I see the spawning pool, so I'm like, well, if you're making Marines, they're not going to do any damage, because Banelings, especially in the past experience with playing Fallians, has wiped out my army, no problem, and he still has a huge ton of lings and roaches or whatever else he went, and that ends up being GG for me. So I decided to do a bit of a transition. I popped down my tech lab there on my factory. I do get supply blocked, but that's fine for the moment, because I know I'm going to go Thor, so I need to save up resources anyways. There's my armory. There's my expo. He tries to just do some damage to my natural. Obviously he doesn't do as much as he thought he would, considering I only had one SCV there, so I wasn't too worried at that point. Just getting some extra guys on gas because, well, I am going Thors, so not a gas friendly build. and I'm pretty sure I save up for my first Thor after that armory is done. And especially when you're playing Zerg guys, you always gotta remember to put pressure on them, because if you let them build up and get as much resources as they want, they can get a bigger army faster than you can. So I mean, you really gotta put pressure on them, and don't let them build up that huge army that they want to build up. Especially when they're going with a ton of banelings and stuff. If they get enough banelings, you really can't do anything, especially if you're going Marine Marauder. And even if they have enough, even if you go Thors or whatever, they'll be able to put you down. So you just gotta be careful about that. So I am producing now my first Thor. Continuously making Marines and Marauders though, just to support the Thor, because one Thor alone won't be able to do much. Especially if he has banelings and stuff. So basically, I'm using the Marines and Marauders as meat shields for the banelings, and the Thor is the main damage dealer, especially in this attack. So I am going to push out once this first Thor comes out. As you can see, continuously making SCVs. I'm pretty much done on that command center now, actually, because that's fully saturated. Sorry. There's my Thor. There goes the supply depot, so I am preparing now for a push. I get my second Thor out pretty soon here. Or at least on the way. Because I know that these guys probably won't be able to finish off my Zerg opponent, but I know that they will. Hopefully do quite a bit of damage. And as you can see on the unit tab, he just has a bunch of lings and 8 banelings now. So I don't know. He does have control of the tower, so he sees my guys, and he's I'm not usually. He usually kicks my ass in every single game. So I realized what I was doing wrong. Is I basically just wasn't putting enough effort into attacking him, and I was just trying to build up my own army and play really defensive, and that doesn't work once they have enough income, because he gets full map control. Anyways, so here he does get the surround, but there's so many links behind me now, it's not a full surround, they're just behind, and my Thor just basically does a lot of damage. I still have a lot of guys left. Take out that queen. He's just trying to counterattack in my base, but as I can see, I'm macroing up another army, so I don't need to worry too much over there. There's another Thor on the way. Getting a second factory with a second level on it. I decided to just take out the satchery instead of kill all the workers. So they has run away from those little, what are they called? Little broodlings. Very annoying. He has one Hydra, or Mutalisk, sorry, up. There goes the queen. Another queen. Picking off those drones now. And basically just trying to cause as much havoc as possible inside his base. But this isn't the attack I was planning on finishing with, so I basically just send them in to cause a bit of, inflict a bit of pain. He's got two more Hydras, or sorry, Mutalisk. Thors are not great against them, because their air attacks are rather slow. But as you can see, I do have another Thor. I have another whole army now because I was always producing guys during that whole attack. Well, he had to put money into spending more guys, rebuild his natural. So that's why putting pressure, especially on Zerg players, is so necessary for you to win. He probably just saw my army yet again coming, so he's gonna try to build as many Mutalisks, I would assume, in that time as possible. So as you can see, there's 2 out, a few banelings on the way, only 6 lings, so as of right now my army is much superior to his. So, and I know this because I mean, look at the difference in army. I have like just about 2,000 minerals worth of army over him, and my supply is higher, much higher. So he's basically trying to build some macro hatches here so he can rebuild his forces. Take those out first. Only a few banelings. They don't even have baneling speed, so I am able to pick those off. I've quite a lot of marines now, and there he goes. Basically, guys, that's it. He's not, he left without GGing because he did make a mistake, and that happens. And it was a huge mistake. He ended up putting like 25 workers on gas for a little bit, and that put him far behind economically. He would have had a much larger army, especially during my first push, and would have been able to help me off. But still, guys, I just really wanted to show you because, as you can see, I kept my macro up. I had a decent transition into Thors, and I think this was definitely one of the better games that I've played. So if you guys have any comments, questions, or even just overall advice for me, that'd be great. Leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys, and you can check out Jaxon Gaming channel as well. I will probably be posting some videos on there, but mostly I will be posting on Nerd Rage Canada. So yeah, subscribe, and hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks.